on Jamie, because the breeder themselves says that they did in fact sell a leopard hybrid tortoise to a Jamie Simpson.
Whoa, hey, everything's coming to fall down. Just learned about this shit. You actually buying this from like a whole breeder and plant this whole thing out. That makes you a shitty person.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
What up, it's Ahmadjay back here with another video. We're about to be reacting to a video by Ahmadjay. The video is going to be on TikToker caught faking pet rescue. Oh man, this has been on the internet for years, bro, and there's just deep conspiracies behind, you know, actual, you know, those people that post like you know, rescue videos, and they've been exposed so many times to the point people actually really think everything's just like fake on the internet. You know, when people are just like rescuing pets, you know, especially in the third world countries, all those like places in India or Bangladesh or some. I'm sorry if those are like in the same area, my bad. But yeah, all those other third world countries, especially like, you know, if a page pops up there, then you know something is really being faked. But yeah, there's just so many conspiracies around people just like faking rescues and faking it for views so revenue can just come in on all those platforms, because you know people love animals. And that's very valid, and they will go to bat for them sometimes way too much. But in this case, when people are faking shit, like you have, like, everybody had to band together, bro, because it's some fuck shit. I guess this girl's faking another pet rescue. That's another one exposed on the internet. Let's just get into it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We are on the road to 900. Let's get it.
This TikToker was just caught faking an animal rescue where she rescues a tortoise from a dumpster, but then instead of owning up to it, she decides to double down before deleting all of her videos about it. Honestly, a certifiable classic move at this point. I mean, this is genuinely one of the dumbest things I've seen an influencer do in a while, and that really sets the bar. And I'm saying that due to how many people are involved weighing in here to protect their own businesses. But my main thought going through my mind while researching this whole video was, how did she think she was ever going to get away with this? Like, did she not think the business that sold her the tortoise went, wait a second, that tortoise was not in the dumpster when we sold it to you? I guess not. So this all happened a few days ago when TikToker Jamie Simpson, also known as Embracing Echo on TikTok,
and she has like over 300,000 followers. Jesus Christ, revenue must have been like fucking really drying up right there, because people are willing to fake anything. They'll just sitting around probably spitballing ideas. What if we fake a pet rescue? That's stupid.
Posted a now deleted video on her discovering this discarded tortoise in a dumpster behind a pet store.
I thought it was, but I think it's alive.
What is it?
No, it's definitely moving. They literally threw out an animal.
Now, Jamie has a pretty large online following, 300,000 followers on TikTok and over 1 million followers on Instagram, as well as a YouTube channel and a website. So definitely not a small influencer by any means. And Jamie's built a following by raising awareness for her disabilities like epilepsy, autism, and ADHD, as well as showcasing her service dogs, both helping her and acting silly. And she also has a lot of content about rescuing dogs, so you can imagine that her followers are big animal lovers. And to add to this, I guess Jamie has a habit of dumpster diving behind pet stores to find things to donate to dog shelters. And while filming one of these dives, Jamie apparently found a discarded baby tortoise in the dumpster and posted this video to TikTok.
They literally threw out an animal. They threw out a freaking turtle. And it's so gross in here. There's nothing we can donate to the dog shelter, by the way. Who would do?
That's crazy. You're known for just doing like nice stuff, and then out of nowhere your whole reputation is just ruined because you want to decide to do something selfish and for likes and money. I'm pretty sure it was for likes and money, because what else can it just be? Why would you just start trying to fake this, or for content? Because like I said, spitballing ideas, come back with this. And just to, like, it really kind of sets the bar now, because like you're known for doing all this nice ass shit and, you know, having like service animals, and like it just feels more like more of a big deal basically.
Do that.
And the tortoise was super tiny and still in the plastic transportation container. And obviously this is horrifying to see a abandoned tortoise in the Arizona heat and a dumpster.
Oh, look at him. He's so scared. And there's poop in there. He probably pooped himself because he's scared half to death. It's 103 degrees outside. There's flies everywhere. Show how gross that is that they put him in there.
Like maybe he's sick. Or maybe they thought he was like.
But still, like, you shouldn't do that. That's really messed up. We can call corporate. He looks so scared.
We could call him, yeah.
And of course this video got a ton of attention from her followers, who were also enraged rage
She wasn't
of the idea
expecting
that a
that.
pet store could do something so heartless as to just throw out a baby tortoise in a dumpster in the Arizona heat. Obviously, legal disclosure.
Oh, and she planted it at a pet store. Bro, I hope she's getting some egregious type of hating. It's not one to only try to ruin a pet's business, fine establishment for their business, and it's one to give them a bad rep because like you're trying to get some content off. That bro, yeah, she needs this. She needs all that hate, bro.
They didn't do it, and there wasn't any real proof that, at least that we're aware of, that it came from that store. But if you're digging through a dumpster behind a pet store and you come across a pet, 2 + 2 usually equals 4. So people, rightfully jump to the conclusion that it must be that pet store that threw it away. It's also no secret that most people online are so
and not gonna lie, if you let the location be known, they will dislike, bomb everything. They will just literally probably like do stuff to it and do stuff to them, probably call the cops, go on Google, give thousands of bad reviews and just like invade their whole ass reviews. So yeah, that can give, so they probably already did that already.
guesser pilled at this point that if you just show a sliver of a building, someone will probably be able to track it down. And this is where things got really messy, because it's not really hard to figure out that Jamie is from Arizona. And once her followers saw that video, they wasted no time tracking down exactly which pet store this was in the background of her video. So obviously the internet just bonded together and just absolutely sprayed this pet store with awful reviews. And the pet store in question is called Tropical Kingdom Pet Shop, which is a pet store located in Tucson, Arizona. And if you compare Jamie's video to the street view, it's pretty clear that this is where she filmed her video. So once it became clear that this angry mob wasn't going to let up on the pet store, Jamie came back to give an update, but she only left people even more confused.
First and foremost, the turtle is okay. Apparently, all tortoises are also turtles. I'm learning a lot about tortoises in this short amount of time.
So according to Jamie, she apparently posted the name of the pet store on her Instagram story, but said that people figured it out, so she deleted the story. But there's no confirmation of which pet store she named.
Second, I posted the store name on my story and people figured out what city I live in, and I live really close to that pet store, so then I took it down.
And why would you name it and then delete it because people were figuring it out? Isn't that the point of naming a pet store, especially if you find an abandoned tortoise that's alive in a dumpster in the Arizona heat? I mean, people should know of this. So in this video, she also claimed that she would be taking legal action since tortoises are protected animals in Arizona.
We are taking legal action because it is illegal to do that to a tortoise here. Tortoises are apparently very protected in Arizona.
Hence why it's even more important that people are...
Oh my God, bro. Like, just knowing that this whole thing's faked, like her really saying this kind of gets me like fired up and annoyed, bro. You're trying to do all of this and protect your name, and like, well, I don't even think she has been exposed yet, but it was kind of, this is like the middle part where it's kind of fishy. Like, what are you doing? Why don't you delete the video? But yeah, it's kind of getting annoying that like she's going through this whole type of steps to just really like kind of like give this like store a bad name, bro, and just to find out she's lying about it.
Aware of which store this is. But real quick, I wanted to talk about something that nobody really thinks about until it's too late, because just in the last couple of weeks, we've had a massive data breach at Madison Square Garden Entertainment, which leaves accounts open in their name insanely consume hundreds of hours. And as a parent and a dude who sits and makes commentary videos every single .com/Atozy and use
it's a long ad.
Specify the name of the pet store, so people were still convinced it's Tropical Kingdom.
Yesterday, I talked to their store and they definitely did not take responsibility at all, which is upsetting.
And the confusion really starts when a comment from Jamie surfaced where she alluded it to being a completely different pet store in Tucson that started with Desert, leading people to figure out that she actually seemed to be pointing the finger at a store called Desert Pet Shop. And this is supposedly after she deleted her story because people were able to figure out the store based on her clues. Also, how is this not a very obvious hint? It's not even a hint. She just gave us half the name and the location. But I mean, obviously, just thinking about it, Desert Pet and Tropical Kingdom, they don't sound like each other whatsoever. And clearly, she was in the dumpster behind Tropical Kingdom. Now, Desert Pet and Tropical Kingdom, in my head...
So basically, you just gave two businesses a bad name? Oh my God, bro. Yeah, that... Oh, shit. Yeah, I get why these two people band together and fucking got her ass.
These names can't really be confused, and it's already pretty clear that she allegedly found this tortoise in the Tropical Kingdom dumpster behind it. So I don't know where the confusion or what the confusion is about. But Tropical Kingdom was obviously getting the brunt of the backlash here. So I guess while the internet was currently attacking two different pet shops, Jamie made a post showing off her new tortoise enclosure and informing her viewers that she took him to the vet and was told that he's likely a leopard hybrid.
Guys, I think we cooked. After finding a baby tortoise in a dumpster, we've been working our butt off to make the enclosure it deserves. We took the baby to an exotic vet to make sure he's healthy. They said he was. They also said they think he's a hybrid leopard tortoise because his shell is a little bit more dome-shaped.
I remember she filmed that video as the internet is actively sieging the Google reviews of both of these pet stores. So, a little bit weird, and she's kind of just like ignored the pet stores. Like, she's like, well, it was a pet store.
Honestly, this is what like, well, this is like type of what like people do when they get a new pet, or you know, find a pet or some type of new, they get a lot of love, they get a lot of like you know, content farm, bro, they just basically do everything with the pet. But like, those people got good intentions. She has bad intentions. She's trying to farm all of that, you know, that good intention and all that drama spiral around the damn, you know, the damn tortoise video and drive it all to her page. She probably haven't had like no type of traction in a long time. Even if you got a big amount of followers, your followers and your whole thing could dry up if you don't be having like viral videos.
I'm not going to name the name. It was in Tropical Kingdom, though, even though it was clearly their dumpster she fished it out of. But this video is what really raised some red flags for a lot of people, because you can see in both videos that Jamie shows the turtle in that it has a red mark on a certain part of its shell. And Tropical Kingdom decided to make a post defending themselves and calling Jamie out by providing proof that she actually bought the tortoise from a local breeder who marks their shells in the same way as that red mark. And the photos from the website are not the exact tortoise Jamie would have bought, but instead an example of what the tortoise you purchased would generally look like, which is important to clarify because Jamie also tries to use that as evidence that she couldn't have purchased the turtle herself. But guess what else? On the breeder's website, they're listed as leopard hybrid tortoises, the exact same breed the vet supposedly told Jamie her turtle was. And this is when everything started crashing down on Jamie, because the breeder themselves says that they did in fact sell a leopard hybrid tortoise to a Jamie Simpson the week.
Whoa, hey, everything's coming to fall down. Everything is coming to fall down and expose your ass, man. Like, just to learn about this shit, you actually buying this from like a whole breeder, and damn, you plant this whole thing out. That makes you a shitty person. You, damn, man, you wanted these two fucking pet shops to take the fall of everything, bro. Damn, they caught her on her ass quick as fuck, bro. This is like the fastest I ever seen like somebody like get like caught on their ass. I don't know why people think they could just like fool the internet, you know, and try to just like lie to followers and people nowadays, because a lot of people will think everything's shaky with the video, and a lot of people are gonna like seem like the video's off, and then you making more videos on that shit, it's just gonna cause more attention to that. You kind of made your own grave with this one.
Before. But despite the very obvious nail in the coffin here, Jamie just continued to argue with staff in the comments and used the excuse that it was probably just some Hispanic man who bought a turtle from them a week before. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too much of a mathematician here, but the odds are quite low for that to actually be real. And she also used the argument that actually the rescue video, no, that was taken a while ago, and she's actually been in the hospital for a little bit. So by her logic, it couldn't have been a tortoise sold the week before, because she says that she found this tortoise before that and has been sitting on the video. Except, I mean, she could prove that by showing the timestamp of the video, and she also seems unwilling to do that as well. So that puts her in quite the predicament. But regardless, soon after all this, Jamie had just deleted all traces of the tortoise on her page and was essentially just ignoring the backlash now. So now the internet's sitting there like, okay, so now two pet stores in Tucson are getting some crazy backlash because of what the internet thinks they allegedly did to a tortoise, and all of her content about the tortoise is wiped. So more people started chiming in, like Dan the Turtle Man, pointing out the fact that it would be very unlikely that a vet would refer to this tortoise as a leopard hybrid, because it's pretty hard to know. They would simply refer to it as a leopard tortoise because that's what it is.
Unless you've worked with leopard tortoises specifically for a long time, which most exotic vets don't, they would just know it's a leopard tortoise. Like, I've worked with tortoises and turtles and tortoises for over a decade. I wouldn't know that that's a hybrid between two subspecies of leopard tortoise. It just looks like a leopard tortoise, unless it was listed under the listing where you bought it, where it says that it's a hybrid. I would bet any amount of money that the vet did not say that it was a hybrid. Also, technically, it's an interbreed if you're just combining two subspecies. Hybrid is the exact terminology. The breed.
Yeah, and involving animals, bro, you go have a lot of people that will come out into a lot of people's defense, and these people will be like real animal experts, not those corny ass niggas that be in the comments be like saying they know that pretend they know everything about the animal that you have, we'll see those comments under the dogs, like a dog star video, like people that got their dog that has an Instagram, people that got a famous dog or a famous pet, and they'll just be like, oh, you shouldn't do this. They're not an actual vet, bro.
So yeah, Dan says that her using the word hybrid is just another piece of evidence that she, purchased this turtle from a breeder, considering that they list these tortoises as hybrids on their website. So more people have reached out to the breeder to try to get proof, but they have stated that unless authorities get involved, they can't really offer anything more. I don't know. To me, confirming they sold a tortoise to a Jamie Simpson in Tucson just a week before, that's some pretty solid evidence. Currently, Jamie is laying low and ignoring the people who are demanding answers from her, including loyal fans who want to believe her. And I mean, these are pretty serious accusations to be making, considering they are protected animals. And she even says that she wanted to go the legal route. Okay, where are the filings? What's going on here? How are you pursuing?
Bro, going the legal route to her is just probably just like, just a saying, because that'll seal the deal and, make people happy, basically. That'll just be like, oh, she's about to do it for us. They'll be on her side. They'll be rallying against them. But like, just to ignore all the damage you've done to all these two pet shops, and delete all your videos on the tortoise, bro. Not tortoise, I mean turtle. But that just signifies you're guilty. That should be all the evidence that people need right there. I mean, maybe not to her loyal fans, because loyal fans are just gonna dig ride you the most. That's just how it is in every other industry of a famous person when you have fans.
This legal route. But unfortunately for Jamie, this is making people question her other rescue content. Like, is it possible that she was stretching the truth in some of her other videos?
I would never do that to a tortoise just for views. I used my page to advocate for real conditions that I had, and not being honest on my page would jeopardize all of that.
That's what I'm saying. So just be honest. Otherwise, it throws into question all of the work that you've done about people with disabilities. Because it sucks that if you're lying about this, then you can't be trusted about anything else.
I'm obviously not saying that she's lying about her illnesses, but things like her saying that she rescued a dog whose family got deported, is that true? Could she be using people's emotions to her advantage? Hard to say. Essentially, the question most people have is this the first time she did something like this, or is this just the first time she got caught? Because right now, we kind of just have to wait and see if the pet stores go the legal route and try to clear their names, or if Jamie can, I guess, successfully let all this blow over. Regardless, I mean,
yeah, I think those pet shops should literally go the legal route, bro, because this is literally they put dirt on your name. These people literally came to your page and like dislike bombed everything and literally gave it like a whole bad review. And then what if like a random person goes online and hasn't heard about this whole situation, and they go to the page, they go to the Google Maps page of this, and they see a whole bunch of terrible ass reviews with great stars, but like they see a whole bunch of terrible ass reviews. So yeah, they need to go to the fucking route of just like suing this girl, bro, because this is serious. You throw accusations on serious accusations on like people's and business establishments name, and you can't get away with that shit. You really cannot get away with that shit. So hopefully they do that. She's not letting this drama blow over. She can't get away with this. It's not like the meme, you can't keep getting away with it, but like, yeah. And honestly, you're right, that does put in perspective. Does she fake all this other shit? Like, if you're lying about this, like, I just don't get why you would give your business and your image such a bad name when you're literally like supposed to be like some sort of pet rescuer or in like a whole overall nice person. And if people don't see you as that, or what you're trying to depict online, they're gonna be just down other people. This just gives like more of social media creators a badass name. But man, yeah, I want to see the outcome of this, because like this is really really annoying in how she dealing with this. Yeah, like I said, she's guilty of it because she's ignoring every little thing, even her loyal Dick Rider fans. But let's just see. But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Go check out the That's Hosey's original video, and we will be on the road to 900. Catch you guys in the next video.
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?